We saw like the Wukong Annie be so powerful in Riot's group, and then you also have the Rakan, you also have the Rumble, the Corki's been one of the premier picks. I think the Nong Shim comp in isolation is actually a pretty great comp.
Working wonders so far. Kellen very confident on this pick.
I think it's so risky to go for a skirmish here from Nong Shim because Kellen and Raptor are so slippery. It's so hard to pin one to ult. They go.
All right, well, they're going to force it. The Galio is coming on in. The Equalizer, though, is burning everyone. Raptor's able to get away. And a big shockwave goes on to Vikla. That will be first blood. But what about the rest of the fight here? Raptor pretty deep. Looks like he might get punished. Disengage cone does come out, but the flash on in is there for Kingen. But clear, look at him, he's full health. Bit of damage coming his way. Gideon trying to push him off. The fear did come in. Big taunt onto both of them. Might just win them. The fight is clear. Desperate, knows there's no escape, has to fight. And Gideon ends up the victor alongside of his buddy Kingen.
Towards his Hex Plate, his ult cooldown on his first ult is going to be so low.
Yeah. This could turn into a perfect example of the draft isn't everything if this game continues to go the way of Nong Shim. I mean, like we said, their draft is great too, especially if they get ahead. As, well, that one went over to, it looked like it went over to Gideon. On a bot here, there is TP available, but Gideon just running on over, and this is a Galio that really doesn't care about the damage from the Rumble, and there you go. It's just as easy as that. It's Galio, and it's Nocturne. You press your ults, and you dive the Rumble, who's alone.
Yep, it's that easy. Able to fly in.
See, but now they know where he is. Kangen's 4-0-1. It looks like he wants to fight, but they're a little bit late to this one. Not sure how hard they can force this, as okay, in they go. I suppose they can with the Nocturne. Nocturne, he's going to steal it, Gideon will. And he's got the Galio for a bit of peel. Does he go down, though? He's going to flash and get away. And now the return fight comes in. Vikla gets low. It's the first kill here for Jiwoo, and he's beginning to just auto. There's really no threat on him at all. And Jiwoo just having all the space in the world here, going to be able to take down Clear and get even more gold. Meanwhile, in the 1v1, Diablo's not having fun against Calyx, who has flash. And we'll be looking to force it. Nice try from Calyx. But even just the pressure is huge here to get Diablo out of lane.
Yeah, I mean, Diablo being 1v1 against Calyx, not really where you want him to be. Raptor's looking now.
I mean, you've got TP coming in. Raptor not exactly healthy. I think he just dies. Yeah, he just dies! There's no way. Calyx just gifted a free kill, and BNK are falling apart at the seams.
What is going on? I mean, and then this play, you know,
and live, it looks like Jiwoo's gonna die. Not sure exactly what happened here. We'll have to take a look at the replay there.
Okay, that shouldn't. Oh, Vikla.
And he saw Orianna. Okay, well, he doesn't really have anywhere to go, so it doesn't really matter that he saw the Orianna. As now, what happened to Jiwoo looks like it will happen to Vikla. At least in terms of the dying aspect.
Yeah, well, Vikla is with less gold, so I think BNK FEARX.
Word. All right, I think we can go to live now. Yeah, we've seen enough. Yeah, we know what happens. Yeah, little engage coming in here, but Gideon is just so tanky. They have tons of damage though, as the paranoia will come out. Can they actually kill this Nocturne? They are so desperate to do so, but he's going to get away for now. Equalizer finally does get him, and it looks like Nong Shim heavily overcommitting, overextending, and BNK will win big.
This game was so in Nong Shim's control, and they're just opting into these fights that allow BNK FEARX to get back into it. They're disrespecting the composition that they have. They'll just engage on you. That's what their comp does. And now when the game was starting to look doom and gloom, BNK FEARX are right back in it. Kingen looking for Diablo. By the way, I do want to note, Kingen has a Medjai's.
Wait, he really does?
Yeah.
Wait. He had 10 stacks on a Dark Seal.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah, I see Jonas Strong trying to show off. Is he okay? I mean, he's just going to dash over the wall. Here comes Kellen. They have vision on this. In goes Kellen. And trying to get out now as the Rakan. He will be able to. But look at this. I mean, Rift Herald's coming down mid. Lehenge might just die to Corki. And a Redemption gets zoned away.
Yeah, I want to know.
Mid-inner.
Diablo has been the one picking up a lot of these kills, getting the shutdowns. He is 1,500 ahead of Jiwoo.
There's no fumbling in other sports or anything like that. All right, we're getting to work here on the second dragon, it looks like. And, I mean, Nong Shim do have control of this. There's no real control of the banana brush because there's 3 members of Nong Shim that are standing in it. And so that's going to be, oh, Hextech Soul. here in this game. As Equalizer gonna come down, that's actually very nice up against the wall. Gio just zoned away from the get-go, as now Kingen, he is the final raid boss, but he might be taken out here, as the Rakan with the follow-up engage does do his job, and Calyx will bite the dust as well. Kingen just trying to hold on to those stacks, and at least he will be able to. And at least Nong Shim got the Drake, but BNK just keep winning fights. It's not on Vision, but he's just not part of this fight right now. There are Hex Gates, so maybe he can get there on time, but the damage is already being done here to this Otacon.
Well, Victor's looking for a flank angle.
Yeah, looks like they were able to spot that somewhat effectively. Kingen is going in and giving himself up just to zone everybody away. They're trying to turn on the Vikla. Vikla in a lot of trouble. Down he will go, but so will Kingen, as that's a trade that BNK will take. The super fed Galio, they take him off the map, as now the Annie is gone as well. A lot of damage being done here by the Otacon. Got to be careful about just going for this one. Trying to turn now onto Lahens. It's going to get low. It's going to come down to 81 health. And the kill will go over to the side of BNK. The Otacon secured. Plus X, they are looking for a little bit more. Jiwoo trying to do what he does on the Yunara. Nice dash away. They're not able to lock him down. Jiwoo still alive. Raptor does go in though and finally finishes him off, as Calyx doing a bit of damage, but not enough. Not quite enough. Everybody is so low on the side of BNK. Redemption's going to make this a lot easier, as TP comes in. Clear says, thank you very much. I will take that kill, and BNK are running away with this game.
The plays this, he's just constantly fishing for Sundered Skyprox. He is abusing the item.
As you should. Bear going to be dropped here on a King, and that's going to force his flash away. Keep in mind that his Magi's now has 0 stacks. Very sad.
Yeah, that's
Galio, and how they end most of the time. Well, I say that. They are going to try to get in onto this Corgi Bikini, and immediately he's going to regret that decision. Just kind of dies. As Diablo's still at Flash, it's not going to work if he's got Flash.
Yeah, uses Valkyrie and the Flash to dodge away from the Shockwave. Well played there from Diablo.
Now a little engage now here from the rest of the team, as Nong Shim just kind of hanging around. Lahen's just dying, as the Galio will also be going down here, it looks like. As tanky as Kingen is, it just doesn't matter. That's just bonus kills here for BNK. Nong Shim have truly fallen apart.
Yep, 2 seconds on the Baron, so BNK FEARX can head towards that.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Free Baron, feeling pretty good about that. The Otacon working wonders for them. They've got 33 enhanced petals. And now 4,000 gold, the difference. Pick Yunara if this is what happens. He's calling for it.
Yep. Steps at mid. The team are ready to
I
play.
bait them.
Yeah. Just the confidence, especially from a rookie player, to say, I'm going to bait, they're going to go for me, be ready.
It just feels like they're outplaying Nong Shim in the game at the same time. Maybe it's just a bit of both, as, uh-oh, that Harpoon's going to find Lahen. So, yeah, he's dead. Just the question is when, or maybe he'll just buy a lot of time by running away forever. He actually ghosted with his spell book, so.
Just found a cow out in the range, you know, this one's roaming free.
It's not very nice to interrupt the cow.
Oh, he's still going!
Meanwhile, here's the engage. Calyx does not get to play the game. Yeah, doesn't have to be the Yunara if Jiwoo's just going to be mid, as the main push is coming down in the bottom lane here for BNK.
And now it's just a Nocturne to defend against 3, which is a pretty impossible task, so.
Yeah, they do have to go home at some point. Clear, meanwhile, with this Baron is just pushing mid. And it looks like BNK, they say, well, they're able to get home here, but we are looking to take down the mid inhibitor instead.
Yeah. Nong Shim maybe will try and look to catch them before the wave comes in. A little bit too late.
And Kagan's just going to try to send it onto the Rumble, but yeah, the follow-up is just not there. No Paranoia to come in, and Kingen loses most of his life in the trade, so he's going to have to give up the inhibitors.
He just backed, got a BF sword, and he finished his boots. This Corki is giga-fed.
He's about to be full build before 30 minutes. he's almost there.
Look at that, what is that damage?
It's just incredible. The Galio not very good against the Corki, just gets shredded. And it's actually, well, it was kind of a penta angle, but not anymore. As Clear is cleaning up the rest of the fight, he says, I'm fed too. Please talk about me, guys. Well, actually, it's Diablo who's the main character. Sorry, Clear. 13-0 and 3.
I don't think the draft did them any favors. They gave a lot of tools over to BNK FEARX, but BNK FEARX were ruthless once they got their opportunity.
BNK looking really strong in this first game. They fall behind, they remain stable. Great next tier engage that was left available.
Yeah, I feel like we got like these really high tier picks from BNK Fairx in the first draft. It kind of feels like they've just dropped down in terms of priority a little bit on the next one. Lahens on the Bard, you have a Sivir.
Full engage here, no spell shield, and guess who's here? It's Raptor already! The early ganks looking for the magical journey, and they are gonna get it actually, too. Just flashes away. Lahens saves his 80 carry.
That's that'll be a tilter. I'm not sure there's any recovery. That's a series ender if you mess that one up.
Well, you got rocks on the ground. It is gonna stun both of them, and Raptor's here again! As Calyx flashes away, but he's just gonna burn down to the red buff, which immediately dissipates after the fact, of course. Gideon
There's no way
is gonna get away.
That timing's so unlucky. Raptor is there. Okay, we gotta see the perspective from Lahens.
Says, come down, come down.
Lining it up. You know, he could have got it, you saw briefly.
Yeah.
He could have got it a little longer, and he wouldn't have had the flash, but they're still good. But yeah, so and then it times out then.
By the way, we're going in on the bottom lane once again. Guess who doesn't have flash? After the last play, it's Jiwoo. And just tanking it up, it's so easy for them. Diablo and Kellen getting duo kills like it's nothing.
How did that happen? I want to know, how did we end up in that situation?
It's top laner experience, you know?
Yeah.
You're winning, everything's going great, you're feeling great. You look at the scoreboard.
And I think the roughest thing, we'll see this first. So, slide over the wall. The spell shield doesn't end up proccing for the crash down. So just beautifully played there by Diablo and Kellen, punishing this Sivir. Moving over to the Grubs now. We'll get one. Should be able to pick up a second. Raptor still has Smite. Maybe just disengage and give them the third, actually.
Nong Shim are just running straight into it. The Bard is going to disengage, but Gideon already pretty low. The timing is very nice from their side. The Cataclysm had to be used to deny the knockback, and now it's a snowball. BNK just get everything. They're getting the grubs, they're getting the kills, they're getting the vibes.
2,000 gold lead now. And at this point, it's looking like a 2-0 advantage. With this much of an advantage of the storm, at least you have good wave clear. But that dragon is gone. Second dragon of the game.
Uh-oh. And now, okay, nice dodge here from Kingen, but now the mainion's going to come out, maybe a little bit late, as Kingen 1v2, and Kellen once again is everywhere. He exists in every single lane. Tons of damage being done to clear, though, and now Gideon is coming in, and clears in a lot of trouble. Nong Shim able to turn the play around with some help from their jungler. Now we got Raptor on the bottom side. Calyx is going to attempt to run away, as no stun to deal with this, and he will be able to get out. Okay. Some
positive plays. They'll still lose the dragon, which doesn't feel great, but maybe hoping for Chemtech Soul. And we'll see here, just trying to buy time, dodges away from the ult.
Says look top.
Does get hit by the stun.
Come over, please.
But dodging a lot of damage, you can see there, Clay kind of disengages from the play because he's getting melted by the Maiden.
Good.
Just like it's over, it's over. Alex, who is, I forget who did this, who basically just spent the entire game side laning as Ryze and joined at the end.
I can't remember who it was, but I remember you talking about it.
I feel like it wasn't, because I think it was the first match of plans. Not 100% sure.
Even though Chemtech Soul not the highest prio, pretty good for that composition. Nong Shim trying to contest the vision a bit here. Oh, trouble.
Gideon just dying to Raptor here. This is just a 1v1 for now, and he might just have to back.
Yeah, he had no flag there.
This is awkward for Vikla. I think he is going to have to flash here. He flashes north as the ghouls come in. The flash, bonk on the head by the spade. As Yorick takes him down, Kingen makes it look easy. Hit the ghoulie wall, and it was over from there.
Yeah, not sure how he ended up in that situation. Obviously, the flash was a little poor, but I think he was trying to juke because he knew that Kingen had his flash too. Gideon just makes his way up there. He'll find a turret. And King get a lot of work done in this side lane. So obviously he was the Fed member in game one. Wasn't really able to find the value on the Galio and the team fight 3 dragons. But it's a delicate point to get up. Yeah, there's no real excuse for this.
I'll look for it. I got him.
Yeah, the lesson is don't just be recalling in vision.
So Nong Shim a little bit behind the play. It does look like this Turret will go down for pretty much no recourse and no trade on the map.
I mean, despite the gold being close, King at the moment,
Yeah.
and because the 5v5s I feel like right now are a bit of a struggle. They're happy with King and just doing this, but the fights are where it gets a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
That tower up. If you pressure Atakan too much or you try and look for a fight, you can't loop around more. Oh.
All right, gonna flag and drag straight onto Diablo, who really does not care about that. Says thank you for the free food. And now Gio and Lahens get away, but you're not feeling good about losing your jungler in this spot.
This is the thing, you don't have the lockdown for the Zeri. You try and kind of half-hearted commit for the Atakan. King is strong, but it's an uphill battle.
Redemption used to not heal the team. Now they're gonna go on in, and Lahens is in a lot of trouble. Down, he will go first. Kingin has to flash out of there as well. Calyx got a pretty nice angle on the bottom side. Does a nice chunk here to clear, but now they're just gonna turn on the Calyx. Has to flash himself. Does BNK keep this leashed in a good spot? And with Jarvan not here, I think they can very safely just smite this one down. No hope of a steal here for Nong Shim, and BNK play it excellently.
They're in a pretty good position. We'll see if Nong Shim are going to be able to contest this one.
I don't know. Gideon just has to try to steal. He's going to go for the Mega Cone in, and they're going to stop damage here. And now the engage comes down from the side, and Zeri just has a free view of the damage on the top side of the fight. The smite will go to Gideon, but that is the only thing they get. They get the one Chem victory, and that is it. Meanwhile, BNK take 3 kills and are feeling very good about this tempo they have. Calyx looks like he'll get away with some help from the wall. Although the knockup is coming in, and now Diablo's coming in as well. Gideon will get the kill onto Kellen as the Realm Warp gets him out. So at least there's that for Calyx.
Slick little escape there, but it's still just heavy blows for Nong Shim. Sure, they denied the soul, but I don't think BNK FEARX are too bothered about that. In fact, they got a couple of kills. It was like a 3 for 2. It could have been worse.
Keeps them in the game. Technically, I mean, they're not that far behind. Like, this is not uncomebackable. Let's say that. Although Lahens is going to die, so maybe I should stop the curse at the moment as Gideon is just being chunked away. The Zeri does whatever she wants in this game.
See, if you look down at the scoreboard, there's a 3.4k gold.
Wait, but I saw this in game 1, Ox. Wait, he can do this again?
Diablo just seems to be very good at acquiring the gold, and they're very good at utilizing the gold as well. Now they'll be picking up Baron. Gideon and Lahens both having died, and they won't even get that tier 2 tower. Kingin, your ghouls won't. Actually, he just will.
Yeah, he just will.
Okay.
It comes down.
You know, Kingin is playing his own mini game. Have an answer to the Zeri.
Outside of damage, but like you don't have damage either, not yet.
Yeah, this super fed Zeri is. And now they take this tier 2 tower, and there's nothing that Nong Shim can do. Okay. Well,
Yeah. Well, they're just gonna go over the wall. Gideon is going to walk away. Jiu says, "Whoa, no! I didn't want to be in this spot. I didn't want to be in this game."
Yeah, I think he's not going to be there much longer.
Yeah. Well, the Maiden's trying her best, but her best is not good enough. Not in this one. Invictus, like, it's his main job to get revenge on the Maiden, but the game is just kind of over as in they go. They're gonna press their buttons all over Nong Shim as Gideon's like, look, see, I have lockdown for the Zeri. No, you don't. No, you don't. BNK absolutely slaughtering them here in game number 2, and they are playing with their food. Oh, last Q.
They got her.
They did get her. As
Winnable?
BNK are like, well, maybe we should try to end the game, actually. We probably should try to end the game as they bait them out for a little bit more KDA and a little bit more tiltage, you could say.
I love
They're still trying.
Jiwa just comes back in. Oh, wait, he's...
All right, well... Hit the Nexus, guys. It's over. The game is done. GG. BNK destroying them. 0.
Okay, well... And then just taking Gwen on 5. And the thing is, you may think, well, maybe they didn't want Gwen to be picked away, but it's like you have Aurora. They're not going to pick Gwen into Aurora unless Kingin really wanted to lose lane super hard.
The level 3 gank. Here we go once again. As we're looking for the stun, there it goes. Gio in a ton of trouble. There's just nowhere for him to go. It's a free kill for Raptor. As the guns come out here for Kellen and for Diablo.
And it's one of those things where the ward almost worked against them because it gives them the false sense of security. They clearly, to some extent, expected this gank to come.
Okay, well,
guys,
game 2 was bad. I hope that game 3 is not worse.
really well played. And then here, there is no way. That is inexcusable.
Diablo. Oh no! And now we got another fight over the top lane. Diablo just gonna glide away. He's totally fine. And now we got the stun here on a Lehens in just one more auto. And guess who's back? Back again. It's Raptor. He's in the top lane. And he's here for the counter gank. It's 3-0, 1.2k gold lead. Oh man, this is getting rough. This is actually getting rough.
Do you
to
need
watch.
permission to leave?
Kingen says, yeah, I'll see you later. Gio actually does get the kill.
Okay.
And now we got Lehens coming up, a little trade back. Raptor flashing in, trying to get the kill on a Jiwoo. When instead he gets the level up.
And just like that, we're back! Far behind in farm. He's still up in gold compared to Gideon because he has 3 kills. But he's so far behind in farm because he hasn't been farming. He's been killing this whole time.
Yeah. Culling comes down. Jiwoo not enjoying his time now. Gideon is here. He's level 6. He's got flash. There it is. Diablo in a lot of trouble. The root comes down, and there's no hope for Kellen to save him. Raptor's like, oh, I just wanted to join the fight again.
Raptor's 2 levels down. My God, this is...
What is this game?
So Raptor, he's got half the farm of Gideon. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're fighting again. This is not surprising. Oh, that one's gonna leash. That's a little bit unfortunate. And now Gideon's a little bit tentative, actually. He's like, oh, I'm not so sure. Backs off a little bit. Now Raptor, he gets Spirit Rushed on. Calyx doesn't have a whole lot of mana.
Alex can just ult over the wall and kill him.
But yeah, he should have enough to get the kill. And that's just going to be the kill on a Raptor who desperately wanted to fight for the grubs. As you do. Take it away, Ox.
Yes. Well, as you see, BNK Fairx have found themselves in a bit of a disadvantage. We win the game, it's that easy, and they didn't expect for things to backfire.
Diablo,
Oh my God.
he has to flash! He has to flash!
Wow. Gideon is like there, he has ult.
Yeah, Kellen at the very least will die, if not Diablo as well. So, just waiting for Gideon, and he'll eventually press his R button.
Does he even need to?
Just waiting for the wall to go down, and yeah, he doesn't need to. And they even get the kill over to Jiwoo. Could not be better. Vikla is going to drop his ult here, tries to burst down Jiwoo. Instead, he's going to get knocked up and killed. Double kill now for Jiwoo, has 5 kills. So now we got an ult down in bottom side. Looks like Kingen will be the trade.
Okay. BNK Fairx, they're doing something at least, but
So back.
I love how Kingen has been like the strong point of Nong Shim for this series, and he's 0-2-1 in this game, and everyone else is like giga fed now.
BNK are down 3,500 gold, and they're just taking the dragon away.
Yeah.
Feels like Nong Shim could have fought for this if they wanted to.
Fishing for something on the angle here.
Well, he is actually going to have a little bit of help from his friends there. Gideon goes over the wall, has to flash away. Stun comes in. The Braum engage, and Clear is right there, looking for the kill. And the shutdown down goes to Diablo here. We got the knock up, and now the fight may be going the way of Nong Shim, but Diablo nowhere for him to go. He's kind of frontlining. Kingen is dead, as Vikla just dies off to the side somewhere by himself to Calyx. His turn.
Yes.
So maybe they learn a little bit from it. BNK didn't learn from it. As we know, the culling actually is gigantic here on a Jiwoo. There's nowhere for him to go. He doesn't even flash. He just accepts his fate. He says, I'm dead.
Let's move on.
It's not paying attention. I don't know.
Let's move on. There's a fight happening.
Right.
Let's move on to this.
Let's move on. Okay, Lehens. He doesn't have flash. He's not able to save that for next time. And he's going to go down. BNK are winning from so far behind.
Things like that, they don't mean much, but it's a tilter.
I'll fight.
You know, it's...
뭐야 이거 어떻게 된 일이야?
How did that happen? It's what Lehens said.
I kind of feel similarly to how Lehens felt. How did that happen? Very fair Jiu, giving over big shutdown to Diablo. Had a huge lead, now only 700 gold up. They are looking to put down the Herald in the mid lane.
All right. They're going to get the mid outer. You know, Nong Shim are still very much in the lead. They do have 2,000 gold ahead.
Between them.
True.
That happens all that's not a big deal, but you're fed.
Engage cone?
You're fed Kai'Sa getting 1v1 by the enemy carry.
All together? 4v1?
Oh, Calyx.
He's going to try TP. He's going to try TP. There's nowhere for him to go, though. It's not... You can't do that against a Braum.
It was a decent... What else can you do? I think it was a decent attempt, but...
Just accept your fate, I guess.
Yeah.
Going into the pockets of BNK. The tempo vibes are... It's like 100 to 0 right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 93 to 7.
Oh, okay, sorry. I had a misread. I mean, you say that, but at the same time, gonna hit him in mid-stride. Gideon is just dead. Nowhere for him to go. You see that Clear is moving on to the next target with the rest of his friends. Lehens is in a bit of trouble. He is just barely gonna get away.
It
Still
feels like
technically winning.
the flow of the game is not in their favor. We have a word for that here.
Yes.
Do you want to say it?
Tempo vibes.
There you go.
I did it. Nice.
It looks like BNK FEARX will just lean into this mid tower and be able to pick it up, so good pick up from them.
Yeah, and top tower low as well. TP's coming in, the whole team rotating.
They lean over and get this. I feel like Nong Shim could send Calyx bot lane. And... Whoa!
Okay, he's just ulting in. He knows he's got his team behind him. Look at the damage into Gideon already. He's just kind of out of the fight. He can't engage like that. Lehens is dead. And now Clear, maybe he went a little bit too far forward, but he's got the Braum there. Kellen, Jiu ults in. He still can't get the kill. Finally does at the very end, but he's just kind of playing with his food at this time. He's not getting a lot of damage done. Raptor goes in, goes out. Vikla's here. And Jiu is just alone. He doesn't have any sums. He's going to go down. And BNK, it doesn't matter what the gold says. It doesn't matter about the numbers. They're playing as a team.
The spawns are coming up pretty quick, actually. Oh. Goes up in the air.
Yeah, I don't think Calyx is getting out of this one. Especially with the Braum there. It's just not going to happen. It's just another kill into the pockets of Diablo, who's definitely got enough gold for that Infinity Edge now.
Such a late kill. They don't risk going for the Arakand. You have to imagine Jiu is maybe regretting the fact that he doesn't have cleanse here. Because despite Raptor being low, he jumps in. This stun feels like it lasts a lifetime.
Meanwhile, Nong Shim just going to start up the objective.
Yeah, Raptor's so far away from this, and they don't really have vision in the area. BNK FEARX are taking a safe route as they're kind of scared of face checking. They do have vision of it now. The Redemption going to give them some more. I think it's just gone, though.
Yeah. A little bit too little too late. BNK, it's not going to stop them from trying to get a fight going, though.
This is not doing them any favors.
Yeah.
You know, you just need to go in with confidence. And even if the target isn't the best target, this
They're going in. They're going in with confidence. Maybe not. Now the engage comes in from the side of BNK. Now they're going to use that ult on the Lucian, but it's too late. It's too little. It's not going to help Diablo. Dashing in, Jiu nearly going to take his head off, but Clear and Vikla are right there to try to take him down. Some really nice sidestepping from the side of Jiu is going to keep this fight alive for Nong Shim. As now they're pushing mid.
And there you go. Was it clean? No. Was it flawless? No, but it worked. It got them the fight win, and you burn flash from every single member. Kingen just cleans up on the side. Be able to see it from his point of view. There's a great flash here.
Yeah.
And the supercharge, they thought he'd gone up towards his Nico there.
Yeah.
It's ult Diablo as a Vi. He's going to be kind of stuck other than that relentless pursuit, so...
The timing of this Meganar is very unfortunate. Kingen also getting isolated. He's got the flash, but he might be forced to use it. He's just going to hop away, and now Gideon isolated here. Taking a bit of damage. Lehen's going to go for the engage now, and there's no flash on Diablo. They find the one guy that they needed. And now BNK, they got to run away. They've been engaging all game, but you're not going to engage from here, as the Drake will go over to Nong Shim.
It's going so quick with that Kai'Sa damage.
It's really just going to come down to, do they get the steal? The Blast Cone actually affecting Kingen negatively. We can get an Afiri in the pit here. Now Gideon is so incredibly low. It's going to come down to it. Yes, it goes to Raptor. Raptor smites the objective. And the fight afterwards is looking pretty decent here for BNK. Vikla hopping in, zoning away the rest of the team. And Kingen is isolated. That's so much gold into the pockets of BNK. And the lead is given over to them.
It's a step too far from Nong Shim there. They go for the play, but they can't stop Raptor from getting into the pit. The Blast Cone, the Mega Cone. Yeah.
Why is this happening?
And now BNK FEARX for a gold lead for the first time in this game, I think. At least a significant one. Okay.
I can't tell if Raptor is baiting or not. The Geo is going to come in, and Raptor is going to go down. There's tons of damage, though, coming out from Diablo, and they will trade junglers. TP now from Kingen. The Mega Gnar's not ready, and he is zoned away. Vikla going to use his ult, zone the rest of the team here. Like, yes, the ult is still valuable, but...
You just don't have good targets.
Yeah. Okay, gonna get in front of that. Now Calyx has to spear rush away. Engage comes in from Lahens. It's a good one. Diablo in a lot of trouble. Everything is used out of that back line, and they do access it as Diablo go the Braum. At the same time, Kingen winning the fight on the top side here. Vikla isolated, and it's a full ace clean for Nong Shim.
There's the engage we're looking for. Lahens finds a beautiful ult onto Diablo, onto BNK FEARX. A 5-0, and Nong Shim will get their first game of the series.
And it ends just like that. It's a game that was so close that BNK, it looked like they had so many angles back in, and yet Nong Shim, they just pulled the trigger at the exact right time, and a clean ace and pro at this point in the game is going to end it. There's nothing they can do. There's no time on the death timers. And Nong Shim are not out of it just yet. They will get at least one game, their first of the series, to make it 1-2.
They didn't need the smolder for that to be true. They didn't need a smolder for them to sort of feel stronger in the later stages of the game. It gives them an insane amount of insurance, and that safety net from the Tahm Kench isn't there to level 6. You know, Senna a pick that has very low base health and can kind of just be exploded. Oh, Calyx.
Looking for the play here. The flash gold card might be enough. Calyx in a lot of trouble. Down he goes. First blood given over to Raptor, who is active early again.
Kill it. It just sustains up so well.
Yeah.
With the gray health. Oh, Gideon.
Yeah, Gideon, I'm not sure about fighting this one, buddy. He's trying to run now as he is going to go in, goes out with the flash. But that's just flashed down, and also the heal and cleanse used by Jiu here in the fight. And now they're looking for Jiu. He flashes, but he's still so dead. Another early kill for Raptor.
And it's just such a mistake to opt in to these skirmishes. I think Calyx can do in this situation. But here, Jiu steps up so far, so aggressively.
Yeah. You see the call is made after he steps up super far.
Yeah.
To go in.
Calyx not looking so comfortable in the smolder right now. Speaking of uncomfortable.
All right, let's see. We got a dive brewing. We got a TF on the way. Jiu just doesn't have any sums. He doesn't have his life anymore, as now the root is going to come down on a Kellen. There's nowhere for him to go. Follow-up dive is coming in. Vikla going to try to tank this one up. Just decides to tank a second shot. I don't think he had to do that. That's now TP behind them. In comes King, and he's level 6, as Diablo says, yeah, good luck, Raptor. And Raptor might be... No, he's in a lot of trouble, actually. He's going to go down, as King will pick up this kill. 618 gold from the 4-kill Lee Sin.
Of course, BNK FEARX are going to fight you for it. This is not... It's obvious.
Yeah, especially with their comp. I mean, here they come. It's just a smite comes down, a kill as well. And Calyx is like, guys, I'm playing Smolder.
Obviously, it's in favor of BNK FEARX. Anytime they're answering back with a composition like this, it's positive, right? Obviously, the game is definitely in BNK FEARX's favor right now in terms of gold. But Nong Shim don't need to be ahead. They just need to be not that far behind. That being said, 3 Void Grubs going over, the Dragon already going over. It's not a good spot to face. And you just know immediately.
Speaking of knowing immediately, I think Calyx is in the know, but there's really not much that he can do. He's getting dove by everybody. And they're friends. So 3 of them just go deep for the Omega dive onto the Smolder, who flashes but just doesn't have any health. Oh wait, they're just going to do it again. They're just going to do it again.
Run.
Oh, he's fine.
Flop.
Yeah. Raptor could have like maybe got... Oh, they're just going to try to dive again. I mean, there's nowhere for him to go. You can't run away from the Solar Flare if you don't have Flap and you don't have Flash.
I feel like I can't even blame him, you know?
No, especially against BNK, like they're just going to dive you over and over. Is it going to be 3 Chemtechs in a row? No, Mountain Soul.
Okay. maybe in ARAMs, someone on your team, everything's going terribly, and someone on your team is there to just say, don't worry guys, we out. And you know
I
what?
scale really well,
At
guys.
least in this case, they actually do scale well.
Guess who's back? Raptor's like, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna do it.
I believe him. I believe him.
Maybe he should have. just for the, like, he needs to stick to the BNK bit. He needs to be true to himself.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't.
Oh, looking for the, oh, okay.
It looked like he wanted to go for that. He was tempted.
The knockups are there. Uh-oh, that's not very safe to you. He's gonna flash the wall. Redemption's coming in, they're diving bot at the same time. The solo player gonna land directly on Calix's head, and they get the kill on Asena as well, just in case you were wondering. This is really just, this is like bullying at this point. They're just doing whatever they want.
Yeah. This looks a little,
Oh! Guess who's still behind
Guys,
them?
you can't base.
You can't, yeah, no, okay, well, Kingen is gonna try his best to save his little dragon. It's not gonna work out. And gold card's gonna hit. Now we got the Sonic Wave coming in. Kingen's still trying his best. And the procs are insane. The fact that he's living here is actually ridiculous. And they don't necessarily need to keep diving, but it's BNK, so they will. They're gonna get the kill and make it. Oh, they finally got him. They finally did it. They're still fighting. Two kills go to Gideon, but they don't care. They're 7,000 gold ahead. You're just singing.
BNK is singing payphone.
It's actually happening in real time at the LCK.
Oh, man. Yes.
It's gonna clear the wave. Yeah. Yeah, get that CS, Kellen.
He's Kellen it?
He is, yeah. It's just Kellen.
Just Kellen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought things were pretty favored.
Yeah. It does feel like this comp is countered by the team
I love
itself.
how... Oh, no.
He really just wanted to farm. He really just wanted to play the game. As we got Maokai, the kick comes through, the gobble from Lahens. Is it enough? Is it enough? And when is it enough for BNK? As here we go. We got Clear coming in from the top rope. Jumps down onto the two frontliners. They get the 2 kills. King, and he's still side laning. He doesn't want to play these team fights.
Guys, that was because Calix looked a little bit too close to the cannon minion. You saw...
No. Feeling very good.
Yeah.
About the situation here.
Oh,
for
and now they
BNK.
have Mountain Souls. So, yeah, you know that damage you ordered? It's going to be delayed a little bit. I honestly don't even think, like, it's not about, they just need BNK FEARX to make an active major throw.
The only way it goes 20 minutes is if they throw. So, same, yeah, he's dead. No missile dive, no living for you.
Yeah.
BNK will not allow it.
Wow. Well, Calix has 2 items now. That's cool.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
He does. He's getting close to that 3rd one.
Okay.
Bit by bit. Yeah, Clear is, he's a raid boss. Gideon's like, please, can I have 1 smite? Can I please have 1 angle to come into this fight?
Oh, he's ulting in.
Okay.
He's getting flash smite. Just do it. Send it.
Go. You have to. No, it's too late. Okay, now they're just going to turn on to him. Raptor getting pretty low, actually. Meanwhile, Clear went very deep. He's burning down to the smolder. But Gideon is also going to die. So, not too much help.
Okay, I mean, apparently, doesn't matter how tanky you are, the percentage HP true damage will eventually get you.
Yeah.
But they did lose their jungler. And Lahens doesn't have a smite available. So... But they did kill the Scion.
They did.
That's easier said than done.
I think they proved something tonight by killing the Scion.
I'm proud of them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be fair, we were shouting for him to flash smite. He was kept at about 3k HP.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But they got to deal with 2 minutes of Baron push. At least they've got some inhibitors, you know. They have all 3. And they have some pretty good wave clear, at least in one of the waves. Not in this one. The smolder lane is great for the wave clear. Everything else, not so good. Jiu, yeah, he might just die. No, they're just going to dive. It is BNK after all, and this is what their comp does. They're going to send it as the exhaust comes down on the King, and Redemption is there. And they're going to keep everyone very healthy. King in the queue is on him. The Sonic Wave, and Diablo is arcane shifting into the Aatrox. Does not care, wants the kill. Will he have it? The answer is no. Not on to Gideon. At least not yet. As he continues, there they go, diving the fountain on a Calyx. Gotta be careful against the Smolder, but I guess maybe the wallets are just that large, just that heavy. As a bit of a combo here from Kingen, but he's also gonna bite the dust. And BNK, they will be moving on to the playoffs.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.